What makes the F1 first corner so dangerous at race start? Imagine being in a race where every driver is packed tightly together, all trying to gain a few precious seconds. That's what happens at the very first corner of a Formula One race. It's a moment filled with excitement, but also with high risk. The first corner is dangerous because all the cars are so close that even the tiniest mistake can cause chaos. Drivers are accelerating from a standstill or very slow speeds, which means they have little room for error. If one driver brakes a little too late or turns a little too sharply, it can lead to a chain reaction of contact. The corner itself is often narrow and requires precise braking and steering. Drivers have to slow down quickly while still trying to keep their speed and position. This combination of high braking demands and tight space makes collisions more likely. Drivers are also very aggressive at the start because early positions are vital for race strategy. They push hard to overtake or defend their spots, which can lead to risky moves. Some drivers try to outbrake rivals or squeeze into tiny gaps, increasing the chance of contact. Track conditions add to the danger. At the start, tires are cold and don't grip well, so braking distances are longer and control is harder. The surface might not be fully rubbered in, or there could be damp patches, which make losing traction more likely. The curbs and runoff areas near the first corner can be unpredictable, especially if drivers use them aggressively or if weather changes suddenly. This can cause slides or even spins. All these factors combine to make the first corner a hotspot for accidents. Sometimes these incidents are minor, but they can also end a driver's race early with crashes or spins. When crashes happen, safety cars or red flags may be needed, which can change the whole race plan. Teams and drivers need to balance being aggressive enough to gain positions with being cautious enough to avoid crashes. Good race strategy involves planning a clean launch off the grid, positioning the car well to avoid being trapped on the inside or outside, and managing tire and brake temperatures. Watching how other drivers behave, especially those known for aggressive moves, is also key. The danger of the first corner comes from the mix of close racing, high stakes, tricky grip conditions, and unpredictable driver behavior. That's why it's such a critical part of race operations and strategy in Formula One.